Hello, hello. Welcome back. Today is the 5th of March, 2026. Hope everyone is doing well. Um, okay, funny thing. Last video, I said I want to be going out a bit more. So what happens? My country, Lebanon, is yet again in war. It's so funny, you can trace back the first war, because I was making videos back then by just talking like this, like nothing much changed. Uh, but yeah, I have two different instances of when I was at war, and then it's going to be so interesting to compare my mindset in both of them. I think my mindset this time is a bit more um, used to it, which is bad. I know it's like the initial shock kind of wore off as time kind of passed, especially with the war ending for the first time. It never really kind of ended. Like we just kept getting hits, multiple hits around the country, where your brain just kind of starts easing it out. You know what I mean? Also, my not political, my location also helps. I am very thankful and very glad I am in a somewhat safe area, if not like one of the most safest areas in the main capital, the only capital. I don't know why I said the main capital. Okay, first, we have coffee. Introducing coffee now. Oh, also it is 6:47 a.m. So we're doing a French press. I'm gonna just, you know what? Let me do it slowly. Doing the press. Now we pour some coffee. There you go. Okay. And per usual, the cigarette that we're going to be smoking is still a Marlboro Touch. It is my favorite, by far. Mostly because I can't really find Lucky Strike anywhere. Okay, so to do this in a correct way, I think I'll put the ashtray here so I don't have to keep turning around every time I want to ash or do anything. My coffee, I'll keep it here, where I have you guys situated. Okay, so talking about what's new. I haven't, the last video I did was not that long ago, which is more of a trend I want to do. I want to try and produce a video every single month because it's so low effort, right? It's such a low effort video where it's just me talking. But I also don't want it to be so frequent that I don't have much things to talk about. It's odd. Do I look there or do I look directly at you in the camera? But it makes more sense to look here, where it's more me looking at myself and speaking to myself, but I guess it's less engaging because I'm not directly looking at the camera itself. Anyways, cigarette. Lit. And with a nice cup of coffee, look at this mug. I love this mug. This is, like, you can see it here, closer. And the reason why I like this mug, I got it, it's like handmade, so it's like hand painted, I think, from Jebel in Lebanon. And now look at this. This is from a different place. I got this from Tripoli. Just it's the same color scheme. And this is like heavy. This is a like the thing I put the mug on, right? It's so pretty with this, and I love it. And it's on my office desk. Also, let me show you my ashtray because I also think it's very cute. It's like a small squirrel, kind of just perched up. I took this from, well, my mom gave it. Let me remove the cigarette from my mouth. My mom gave it to me. We had it in the family for so long ago, and she was like, "Yo, you might like it." And you can also see the wall of collectibles and random bullshit that I have right there. Yeah. I have a feeling this is going to be a longer video. I don't have much to say about the war, and I don't really want to say much about the war, other than the usual feelings of bad, scared, distraught, that feeling like the West abandoned us, um, feeling like there's just always a big fat lie regarding this entire situation or this entire area, and the reasons why the Western countries do what the Western countries do in this area, and the issues with all of that. I don't want to get too much into it because I got into it last time, and it's the same exact feelings. I still have it. They didn't really much change because there wasn't much change around me regarding how they acted. Everyone, even my government. Uh, it's just more same old, but with a hint of a, I'd say a good amount actually, more of, I don't know the English word. إنه طفح كيله. Like, it's just like, I'm done with it. I don't like it. Don't want it. Too much. I also haven't slept today. It's also Ramadan. Happy Ramadan. Yes. I haven't slept today. I was working. You can see my Photoshop file there. I'm making banners for the blogs that we're going to be posting on for my company, Shiplifier. Ship with Shiplifier. My friend Ruben was supposed to come back here for a second time, but the war might stop that. He was supposed to come next month, and I'm not so sure if it's gonna work as much, unless he's stubborn and the tickets don't go out and the planes actually land, which very big chance he might do it because he is very stubborn, and I don't know how Turkish Airlines are gonna have if they're gonna cancel their tickets, because from what I saw, they're not canceling tickets yet. They're kind of just really going with it. So today I gotta finish the banners, which I'm almost done with, and then I gotta go with my partner to her doctor. She's been having some issues with her throat. Yeah. And then like her tongue, it's been hurting for a couple of weeks, so we're gonna go for like a specialist doctor. It's gonna take a look and see if anything is wrong. Hopefully nothing is. And then after that I need to go to my parents. So again, my dad's family, my dad has a close friend. I won't say the name, but he has a good close friend that I've known as well since I was like 5 or 6. We used to go to his house a lot, and he used to sit with his kids, and then it was like, basically they're like family. I felt like they were closer to me than my actual like uncles and cousins and all of that, to a degree, of course. So we used to go there a lot. And then yesterday I was having iftar at my iftar is when I eat or end my fast in Ramadan. I was having that with my parents yesterday, and then we were like, hey, let's check up on them. We haven't checked up on them in a while. We realized since the war started in Lebanon, they've been sleeping on the road. See, their house was in the danger zone, so they needed to leave. And because humans are despicable and the government doesn't know what to do, the prices of all the apartments go when war breaks loose in Lebanon. A Sunni apartment is for like $800, and then they're like, oh, we need 3 months in advance, and all of that random bullshit. And like an apartment that would fit a family, which they are, would be around $3,000. Mind you, minimum wage here is like around $300. So, and the $3,000 apartments would be like also required 3 months in advance, an extra month deposit, an extra month just for the broker, and it's like these are just like Facebook ads or like Facebook marketplaces. So like what the fuck did the broker do? He just took like a couple pictures and just posted it on Facebook Market. Anyways, sorry. So we find out they're just sleeping on the road for a bit. So we call them like maniacs, and we're like, hey, just come here to my family's place. And then they get there, and then we help them kind of gather their stuff and hold that. And then some of them were so much distraught because like one of them, she doesn't have kidneys, so she has to go manually to the hospital and then like have we call them do a wash, which I think I'm not too familiar, so I'm not gonna actually talk about it. Uh, Look it up. I don't know the term. I'm not gonna edit the term in. I already do enough editings. The point of these videos are low effort. But she's tired, of course, and then having to sleep in the car or on the street next to the sea area, next to a manada, is a lot on a person. So she was very distraught, crying, and just wasn't good. So we tried to ease her in. She went up, directly fell asleep, and then the 8 other people in the family, 8 people. It's 2 families. It's my dad's friends and the respected, like my dad's friend's wife's brother or sister, and her husband and the 2 kids. So it's big. It's a relatively big amount of people. It's 8 people in total who just had to both leave their houses, and they're all family friends. Sitting in my house, in my parents' house, and then we just like kind of chit chat. The atmosphere was horrible. They didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Their stuff were all stuck there, and yeah. I don't know why I opened that subject. Listen, I'm a bit loosey-goosey at the moment. Again, I haven't slept. It's almost 7 a.m. Coffee. After this, I'm gonna have to just go do the dishes. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep you with me for a bit. All my other videos are like 10 minutes long. I'm just gonna make this one long. I want to make this one long, boy. Because it just feels nice. Also, pauses. I think that's fine. This is not like a YouTube. This is a YouTube video. This is not like a YouTube channel that's like trying to get monetized. Again, this is just me speaking. So that's comedic. Well, there goes the electricity. It'll come back. You'll see me in a bit. I think this happened before. I'm pretty sure this happened before. That's my UPS going. I'm gonna just click it so it doesn't make any sounds. At least, okay, so the UPS has the monitor and the laptop still on, so that's good. We'll come back in any second, hopefully, so you can see my beautiful, beautiful face again. How about we light up another cigarette? Just for the funs of it. Ooh, there you go. We're back. Cigarette number 2. I don't know if you can hear it. So the UPS makes a weird sound when there's no electricity because it's running off of battery. It's now, even though the lights are on, it's still technically running off of battery. Which is, the reason behind that is because the electricity here spikes up, right? When the government electricity, the one that just went out, gets cut, it needs to automatically switch to the generator electricity. And when the switch happens, the electricity spikes up so much that it usually burns appliances. This laptop charger is 300 watts. And 300 watts is a lot. And it's blown up twice in this house. So I had to get 2 of the same charger, 2 different times. And they're not cheap, they're like $90. So I got something installed in the house that's like an extra safety measure where it doesn't produce electricity for at least 90 seconds. You might hear a click when it gets produced again here for this entire room, the entire office, the living room where I have the Steam Deck and the Wii and the Xbox and all the fun stuff. Also we have the breaker thing. It's not a circuit breaker. That also. There you go. That's a click. I don't know if you picked it up. Also, as per the war, the beard is being slightly getting more and more longer now. It's gonna be like a every war situation. I love that I also assume there's just gonna be another war at some point. I'll make a video, hopefully I remember when this war ends. Just as an update, like, hey, war ended. But yeah, I'm not going out much. I am going to my parents every like few days in a week. That's mostly it. I've been reading Berserk. Also, I don't know if I mentioned in my previous video, I had an entire like Nintendo DS phase. So I'm gonna be pulling. Let me show you some of my collection. We got a. This is a 2DS. You know what? There's so much. I'm just gonna bring a bunch of them at once. Okay. Oh, okay. Here's a DSi XL. Beautiful color. I put this on for sale on my Facebook Market thing. Another DSi XL. All of these are functional, of course. This is a DS Lite. You can see these are not the original ones. This I fixed. It has like a broken thing in it. Now it's fully functional. This is a Nintendo 3DS. One of the tiny ones, and I think, yep, it's working. Needs sometimes turn on. I don't know why the 3DS takes so long to actually like boot up. This is the original one. This has some problems. I don't know if you can see you can see the phone, how I have it mounted, but okay, never mind. I guess you can't. Oh, the 3D is on. That's why it's so weird. But yeah, so that's here. Turn it off. What other things do we have? Okay, we still have a few. Okay. We have another DS Lite. This I also needed to fix. The buttons were not clicking well. Another DS Lite, literally the same one as before. This one though, I'm gonna give to my friend because he wanted to play Pokemon games. So I was like, I'll get him one for like $5 or $10. It was broken, and I just fixed it. And the fix was easy. It just had like a broken cartridging. So a bit of soldering later, and now it works. But soldering and replacing, of course. And this one had the button issues as we talked before. An original DS Fat, and it fucking works. Look at this baby. I love this one. It feels amazing. The screen is horrible, but it truly feels amazing. Like the holding it is so nice, but also so terrified because this one I got it basically for free. So I met a guy. I met a guy who deals with most of the retro gaming in Lebanon. And I was doing some business with him, and he just was like, hey, do you want these DS Fats? They're all broken. Like, they all have random issues, and most of them had hinge problems. I got this one, and this one had the back of it was completely gone, and the screen was cracked. So I just took all the broken ones from him, and then I just toggled them around, and I fixed it, and now this one just works. The other ones still have the broken hinges, but I got like a fully functioning one between them. And then we have a DSi, also fixed. So this had a few problems. This did not have a functioning touchscreen, and now as you can see, oh, you can see me here. As you can see, the screen now works. It also did not boot into anything, which was a Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi thing here that took place, the Wi-Fi card was broken or was old or something. So I just had to replace that one. And I think that is still not it. Wait a second. Okay, here we have two more DSi XLs. So these I fixed. As you can see, this one is this is not the correct color. These ones are also on sale on my Facebook Marketplace store. So this one has a weird issue where the touch is just not correct, and I tried calibrating it. It just didn't do anything. So I think the touch in it is completely wrong. So I'm selling it for like 40 bucks. And this one is another burgundy one. This is my personal DSi XL one. This is where I play my DS games because it's good. And if I want one on the go, this is the one I play on as well. But I'm so sure I'm going to be switching to this DSi moving forward because I recently fixed this and I'm so happy with it. Okay, there's so many. I'll pick up the camera in a bit so I can show you all of them, but there's still one more that is my biggest important one, and then, oh wait, you also know the 2DS, which I showed at the start. There's the second 2DS, but I gave that away to another friend because she wanted to play games, and the only thing she had was a MacBook. So I was like, you know what, here's the 2DS, and here's Animal Crossing and a bunch of other games, and she's having fun. And this is it. This is a new 3DS XL, and this is my baby. Sorry. And again, as most 3DSs, it takes a bit to turn on, but I got this for an amazing price. Before knowing the difference between a new 3DS or an old 3DS or a 2DS or all of that, I didn't know any of them or what they did. I just wanted a 3DS because I always wanted one as a kid. And this one came up, and then I was like, fuck it, I'll just get it for like $130. And now I'm seeing these ones being sold for like $400, $500 in like mint condition. So yeah, love this. IPS screens as well. So really lucked out. I think IPS on both, if I'm not mistaken. I got like an app, a homebrew app that lets me know. So this one I'm taking the most care of, and it sits on my desk in a special place where it's on showcase, and I can always just pick it up whenever I want to play. Let me take the camera for a bit so I can show you. Okay, these are all of them put together minus the new 3DS XL, and as you can see, there is a shit ton. I don't know if you can see them all. No, you can see them. I'm also playing a lot on my 2DS. Hello. I'm playing a lot on my 2DS because it's so comfy. I always looked at them and I was like, that's a weird fucking console. I always assumed they're just not gonna be fun to hold or comfy to hold and all of that. But quite mistaken, and happily mistaken. And I still have one thing that I want to show you, but let me first put everything back in its place. Putting back these fat lights. I gotta play more on them, but I generally don't have enough time, which is so sad, being as an adult. All the shit that I wanted as a kid, I can now get. Yeah, all the shit that I wanted as a kid, I can now get, but I don't have enough time to play all the shit that I wanted. Okay, and my second prized possession. This is my childhood Game Boy Advance SP that I reshelled to this beautiful, I already saw a spoiler, but to this beautiful transparent red. And also to this beautiful IPS screen. And I needed a battery. And stuff don't really deliver here easily without paying a shit ton of money, right, for shipping cost. And I realized the iPad screen with the original battery wouldn't really last me more than like 35 minutes. So I was like, fuck. But again, the DS Fats were given to me. A lot of them had broken batteries, so I just took one of them, and I think it's like what? It's 1850 milliamps, and it's original Nintendo, and the battery's in good condition. So this now lasts me over 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours, on like almost more than medium brightness, and that is perfect for me. I think the last time I charged this was like a month ago, and it's just beautiful. It's so nice to play on. I have an Easy Flash, but I gave it away to a friend. But I have another one being shipped at the moment. Stuck. It's now stuck. Because of the war thing. But hopefully I'll get it and I'll play all the Game Boy Advance games I want to play, which I have a lot that I want to play, and I think I'll try to genuinely play more stuff rather than what happened on the 3DS. Don't get me wrong, I played a shit ton on the 3DS. I played Animal Crossing New Leaf the first time I ever played it for I think 90 hours. So even though not enough time because of work, I still managed to squeeze in 90 fucking hours into a video game. And other than that, most of the other games I play for like 5, 7 hours. But still, I try my best to play as much as I can. And that's all my retro game stuff. I lied. PSP. My most modern revision doesn't have a battery though, but it works. It works because I had a battery and I had to give it away to the guy who gave this to me because it was just for testing purposes. But it works. Everything works about it in it, and I really like the form factor. Why is this button weird? I really like the form factor, and I've never played any games on the PSP. I don't even know what games are on the PSP, but I'm excited to try this out at some point. Okay, those are all my retro stuff. I'll make a more in-depth video. I think I'll do that on this channel. I think that'll be fun. A full, all my retro stuff, and I'll go into them and all the games that I have and all of that fun stuff. And I'll talk about like different games that I play and what I do and all of that. And yeah. Look at this video is almost gonna be 30 minutes. This will officially be my longest video ever. But I think it was nice. I liked it. It was just me talking, showing you stuff around. And I think I'll call it there. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you.